You still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal, and today's deal, only $79 for a 1-hour rental of 2 jet skis at Paradise Water Sports in Ocean City.
And don't forget, you can get the Daily Deal on delmarvalife.com or download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. And as always, you can get our great deals right in the palm of your hand. Well, if you or your children love learning about animals and getting up close looking at them, get ready to mark your calendar.
It's going to be a good time. This weekend is the Reptile Festival at the Delmarva Discovery Center in Pocomoke City. That is where we find Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros this afternoon. Brian, what's going on?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, the reptiles that are going to be at the festival this weekend can also be found here on Delmarva, and we're going to introduce you to some of them in just a moment. But first, I want to introduce you to Sarah Rubin, who's an aquarist and wildlife educator here at the Delmarva Discovery Center. So the first thing, tell us a little bit about the Reptile Festival, what's going to be going on this weekend.
Sure, it's an all-day event from 10 until 4 p.m. We're going to have face painting and arts and crafts, and we're going to have Brian Crystal from Reptile Wonders Nature Center on the Go. He's going to bring a lot of exotic animals like big snakes and big turtles, and he'll have shows at 1 p.m. and 2 p.m.
So a lot of things that kids and families are going to like to get an up-close look at.
Exactly, yes. And we'll also have our native critters as well.
And we actually have some of them here today. We're going to introduce people to them a little early, and they can also see them on Saturday. So let's start down this end here with my least favorite, but I'm sure it's going to be a favorite of everyone. This is Piggy, who wants to get out. Tell us a little bit about him.
This is Piggy. He is an amelanistic corn snake, which means he lacks the black pigment in his skin. It is a native snake to Delmarva. You can find them in cornfields, trying to munch out little mice or small rodents. This color you wouldn't find out in the wild just because it is a form of albinoism and it's bred to look like this.
And these snakes are not poisonous?
No, they are not venomous.
Okay, good to know. I still wouldn't want to come across one, but it's good to know. So we're going to put Piggy back. Next we have Scorchy, who's making a lot of noise, wants to get out of the container there. Tell us about Scorchy.
Sure. Scorchy is one of our favorite animals here, and she's kind of our mascot. She is a diamondback terrapin, a water turtle. She has a streamlined shell, webbing between her toes. Terrapins are really interesting animals in that their skin is like our fingerprint. Everyone has an individual print on their skin.
And obviously she has a beautiful design and print on her, so very nice. All right, very good. So Scorchy can go back in there. Now, the next one is my favorite because of the name. We can take this guy out. This here is, are you ready for this? Gary Busey, like the actor. First of all, explain what kind of reptile he is and how he got the name Gary Busey.
He's an eastern box turtle, and he got the name Gary Busey because if you look at him, it kind of looks like Gary Busey, the actor, after a rough night, kind of frazzled and out of it.
Doesn't know what's going on.
Doesn't really know what's going on. But he is a crowd pleaser, and he's a land turtle. He has a high dome-shaped shell and claws. And we have Gary because he was injured in the wild, which happens a lot with box turtles. He was actually attacked by dogs.
And you said that it's not uncommon to see these guys sort of crossing the road, and if people do see that, they should kind of help them along the best they can.
Yeah, you want to pick them up and put them in the direction that they were going. And that way they're still oriented and they're not hit by cars. It happens a lot right now.
Got it, exactly. So hold Gary Busey right where he is. We're going to be able to see all these animals this weekend. We're actually going to go over the event details. The Reptile Festival will be taking place this weekend at the Delmarva Discovery Center this Saturday, April 13th from 10 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and stuff is planned all throughout the day. And coming back now, we have an up-close look there at Gary Busey one last time. I love the name. He does kind of have a frazzled, confused look, just kind of like the actor who scares me, by the way. Sarah, a lot of great information. Thank you so much. And of course, if you'd like more information on the Reptile Festival or any information about the Delmarva Discovery Center, all you have to do is go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show tab. Jimmy and Lisa, I somehow think you guys too like the name Gary Busey. We'll send it back to you in the studio.
I just wanted to see you hold the snake, that's all.
I got to give you props. I was really amazed when Piggy came jumping out of that enclosure. You were still in the room. So my compliments.
I stood right here.
What a guy. I want to be more like him when I grow up.
Well, thanks for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. Ear infections, they're very common among children. In fact, 3 out of 4 children will get that painful condition before the age of 3. But there are some new guidelines for treating them, why doctors are encouraged to hold off on the antibiotics.
It's time to get the yard in shape for the spring and summer. Some practical tips to help you get a green, healthy lawn, plus why an irrigation system is not only good for the grass, it can add value to your home.
And we're back in the kitchen making a shrimp dish with a Louisiana twist. And David Cortez is going to be on the Delmarva Life stage.
Now, don't forget, if you missed any of today's information, all you have to do is visit delmarvalife.com. Delmarva Life, life at its best. You're on Delmarva.